Is your turbocharged engine feeling sluggish and staring you down with a check engine light? You might be dealing with code P024B. This generic powertrain diagnostic trouble code stands for Charge Air Cooler Bypass Control, a circuit stuck. Basically, if you drive a modern vehicle with a turbo or supercharger like a Ford, Chevy, or Toyota, you have a charge air cooler, often called an intercooler. Its job is to cool down the hot air coming from your turbo before it enters the engine, making the air denser for better performance and gas mileage. The system uses a bypass valve to route air around this cooler when it is not needed. And the engine control module, or ECM, manages this valve. When the computer sees that this valve is physically stuck or electronically unresponsive and cannot adjust to the current driving conditions, it triggers this code. The severity here is moderate. You do not want to ignore it because what starts as a minor issue can quickly turn into expensive engine damage if that air-fuel mixture stays improper for too long. You will likely notice symptoms like poor engine performance, the vehicle entering limp mode to protect itself, engine misfiring, or a noticeable drop in gas mileage. The causes are usually mechanical or electrical. The bypass valve itself might be physically stuck open or closed due to debris or carbon buildup. It could also be a broken wiring harness, a blown fuse, a bad relay, or corrosion on the connector pins. If you are troubleshooting this at home, start by checking for technical service bulletins, or TSBS, for your specific car, as this can save you hours of work. For tools, you will need an OBD, 2-code reader, a multimeter, and basic hand tools. First, locate the valve by following the charge piping to your intercooler. It might be in the front bumper or under the hood. Inspect the valve for physical damage. If you can, remove the valve and clean it to see if that frees up the mechanism. You should also check the wiring harness for any cuts or corrosion, especially since these wires are often exposed to the elements. If you have a high-end scan tool, you can try to command the valve to open and close to see if it moves. If it tries to move but sticks, you likely need a new valve. If it does not respond at all, use your multimeter to check for continuity in the circuit. If you are not comfortable testing electrical circuits, this is the point where you should take it to a professional mechanic to avoid frying your ECM up.